Nithyanandam. Hi, this is Nithya Oviananda. By the grace of Swamiji, I'm here today to talk about the Mahasadashivoham program, which is happening this December 2017. It is going to be pretty much the most spectacular year-end program to date. See, every year Swamiji does a huge extravaganza, a major spiritual program, and he's done it in many places, many spiritual places in the world, including Cambodia, Thailand, Bali, different places that have a history of Hinduism and a spiritual context in which he can introduce new techniques, new ways to insert the consciousness into you and to open up that spiritual element inside you. So this year, from December 18th through January 9th, Swamiji will be conducting this program in the Bengaluru Adinam. And it is going to be the most unique program to date. See, he's introduced many different techniques like Sadashiva Nithyanandoham, different techniques using light and sound to awaken your Kundalini so that he can wake up the God particle in you, the Kundalini energy, Sadashiva inside of you, and make that experience last. And last year he introduced the spiritual alchemy products, which when you take back with you, when you take home with you, they continue to radiate that energy and keep that space inside your home or your office, and also help to radiate that energy to the family and friends that come to visit you, and to your home, your neighborhood itself. But this year, something different he's going to do. He's going to be introducing the science of Aushada. See, he's only introduced so far Mani and Mantra to the world. But this year he's going to introduce Aushada, which is exploring the powers and possibilities, the states of consciousness in various dimensions. So these three methods, when putting those three together, is going to be something spectacular. See, he introduced already the Mani last year, which is the spiritual alchemy products. They're non-invasive, they don't get into your body, you just keep them near you. And those are the spiritual alchemy products, which I just spoke about. Then the mantra, which he's been doing. You sit in the mandala, and through the lines of the mandala and the specific sounds that he generated, that initiation is induced. That Shaktipada is the mantra in which you're connecting with him in that way. The energized mantra are the lines, the geometric lines of the cosmos. The Shri Yantra, in which you sit on those lines, those are energized with that energy. But now, with the Aushada, that is the special sacred herbs, which have actually, Swamiji actually spoke about these in 2010, the Siddha herbs that are used in Siddha medicine. And that in which Sadashiva is opening up the possibility of manifesting all of the powers and states of consciousness and exploring the dimensions of the universe. This is the final stage, the third stage. And I was looking at some wonderful transcripts in which Swamiji was talking about those back in 2010 and 2011. So in the Siddha tradition, the techniques were used to awaken the non-mechanical parts of the brain. Even for physical healing. All those medicines were used. The Aushada medicines were not only used for curing the body, they were used to awaken the non-mechanical parts of the brain. So this amazing tradition has been around for tens of thousands of years. And imagine an herb that can awaken the actual enlightenment experience in you. I wanted to read an excerpt of this in which Swamiji spoke about this. This was on August 19th, 2010. He was revealing a series of satsangs to do with the Siddha tradition. And he writes here, when the herbs are used with meditation, it awakens the non-mechanical parts of the brain. These three different methods of, he speaks of, and mentions the Aushada. The three different methods of achieving extraordinary powers and enlightenment itself. The Aushada means the right herbs are energized in different ways into your system. It heals, awakens different extraordinary energies and leads you to enlightenment itself. You'll be surprised that there are herbs given by an enlightened being which can lead you instantaneously to enlightenment. Because the master, the guru, whenever he initiates, he literally gives the enlightenment to you at that moment. Unfortunately, your brain and your system is not intelligent enough to hold that energy forever. It loses it. It's almost like the water pours in the inverted pot. The pot is kept inverted. How much ever water is poured in it, not a single drop stays in the pot. So many of our vessels are that inverted pot, and that's why symbolically it is the same shape. That's why the energy the master pours in does not stay in. But if the right herbs are added exactly for those few moments, the non-mechanical parts of the brain may be available to hold that energy. So the energy is held by the body and mind. Immediately enlightenment stays in your system. If that energy stays in your system for just 21 seconds, that's enough, Swamiji is saying here. It will open up the doors, and then again, it cannot be lost. So the herbs are called Navapashana. Understand, Pashana in Sanskrit means poison. But when it is processed, it is not poison. It is poison only for your ego. So not poison for your body or mind. It is poison for your ego. It's a very powerful process. And it's not an ordinary process at all. So basically, during the process that Swamiji has been doing, the mandala experience, the Shivoham experience, and all those things, it is opening up that doorway, and he can insert enlightenment into our system, and also during the energy darshans. But the thing is for it to stay in our system. So with the use of these herbs, now he's really has the clear science down and tested. He knows all the science already, but he has to test it and make sure that it's working properly and it's in alignment with the Shastras, which only now we're starting to uncover the Shastras, the Agamas of Sadashiva. So he wants to make sure that all that's in place, even though he's been talking about this in 2010, and he knew about it when he's taken formal education, Siddha education, formally in his youth. So already he's known all this, and he's known he can do it. But now he wants to validate that science. So that's why he's been waiting till the moment where the Shastras are available. So now that time has come, and he's going to be introducing that this December during the Mahasadashivoham. It is going to be something. So imagine he's going to be opening up the doorway, which he's already been doing, and now with the use of the herbs, that can stay in our system. So each time, more and more that can stay in our system. And the way that we can allow that is right now, immediately, you can begin a vegetarian diet if you're not already. And begin a sattvic diet. Begin doing yoga every day, heavy yoga if possible. Start getting your body in tune and ready. Start doing panchakriya, start doing cleansing systems for your body. Enema, doing the neti pot, cleansing your eyes with the eye cup. Every day start doing that. It also cools the body when you're going through these processes. Get yourself used to it so you're going to be in the best space and place you can be in when you already arrive at the program. Of course, you'll already be doing these things and in the program itself, but why wait? Why not be as ready as possible for Swamiji to do his work? So please, get ready for this beautiful, amazing, powerful thing. I don't know what's going to happen. There's going to be thousands of people this year at this program coming from all over the world. All countries in the world will be there. So imagine the energy field that already is there from Swamiji, and then everybody connected with one another in that oneness space, that Shaktipada space. I don't know what kind of thing will happen, but it's going to be something that's never been seen before, I'm sure. So you have to be part of it. So please go to the Inner Awakening website and immediately sign up and take my advice and start doing the processes to get yourself ready, to get your system ready for this amazing gift that Swamiji is giving to the world. I'm open to any questions. Please put out questions. I'll find out all the information and get back with you. It's immediate that you do this now. Get into this program. It is something that no other being on planet Earth can give you now and hasn't been able to do in such a scale. So go to innerawakening.org and sign up now. Make your payment. Get on board for this. And ask me any questions. I'll be glad to answer. Thanks so much again for watching. Nithyananda.